Look, it's me. Hi, everybody. I'm Frost. I'm going to write. I'm going to hopefully write. We're going to try writing. I thought Twitch needed a dude in the writing category. Yeah! Get out of here with that weak, I won't say the word out loud, material that is very specific to a very niche audience that evidently buys millions of books. Wait, that makes it not niche. The children's book. Well, the goblins have captured the children and they've been taken to Goblin Town to become slaves to work in the cadmium mines. So it's not going well for the children. Oh, wait, that's just the world. Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm writing things. I'm writing here. So, how's everybody's day going? I'm going to mute my desktop audio because I'm about to start listening to music again. What was I listening to before this? Ah, that's right. Weirdly enough, I was listening to Twisted Sister. Now I'm listening to Quiet Riot, and I have Rat on the docket next too. This is the DM book today. Yep. I was doing a little bit of work earlier on before I started work. I was doing some work on my superhero book, but this works better for a lunch thing. What is this? Okay. Lunch is about to start, and everybody's like, okay, now I'm going to start posting Slack messages like an avalanche. Okay, good. Edit it. Boom! Boss is currently writing an angry email, so I'm making popcorn to watch heads roll. Oh, dear. You're currently eating pizza. Ooh. I'm not eating anything right now. Weird. And there we go. We'll put this over here. Boop. Get all their messages and emails out before going to lunch. Exactly. They're just like clickety clacks and run. All right, so I reformatted the beginning and I put a whole bunch of info in there and wrote that up right. Let's read through this section again and make sure, because I think I'm going to expand this out and make it a little bit more wordy. You ate a bagel. Boom. Comics, let me know if you want me to start that server up at any point. I can just go over to the thing and just hit a button. Just let me know. Bagel. I like bagels. I haven't had a bagel in weeks. I should probably do that again. I had a breakfast sandwich on a bagel that I got from a store, and it was really good, but it made me want to make one at home because I would have made it better. All right, the following trap. Well, they missed. Could be that they're obsessed with work. Let me know when I can use you for free labor. Yeah, that's it. Or because you feel like playing and I wanted you to be able to play when I'm not online. Look at me. I killed the other server. I paid for the 1 month of it on there and just killed it because you can't control anything on it. There was no point. So this service is way better. Okay. I guess, yeah, that wording is weird now that I think about this. Okay, we'll put a comma there, leave a lot of less than satisfaction. Oops, nope. Bagel place when we will have a weekend special. If you get a dozen bagels, you get an extra half dozen at 50%. Oh, nice. Cheap bagels are better than full price bagels. Woohoo! All right, so I'm trying to figure out if I want to make this paragraph bigger. Because the point of this book is to try and be succinct, but I'm being extra succinct, and I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just abandon the idea of trying to make it specifically a certain number of pages and just go write it until I feel like it's complete and go with that. I think this is the way I'm going to go now. That's just full price. Half the price that the half dozen bagels would cost. Tomix is trying to say 50% of the price of a full pack of bagels for half a pack of bagels. Wait a minute. I'm thinking that the 6 bagels were actually at half the price 6 bagels would be, not half the price 12 bagels would be. But I don't know. You can't trip me with maths. All right, you don't have to do this. You don't have to follow one of those numbers entries above. I'm not going to say it could be. We're going to say they're the guys. Trixie Wizard. Yes, exactly. I'm Trixie, or I try to be Trixie-ish. We'll see if anybody hops in over here on Das Twitch side. We got the comics, but we'll see if other people show up because YouTube's weird. Twitch is weird. I don't have a restream account that lets me stream to multiple platforms because I just never bothered paying for it. So I can only do 2 at a time. Boom. All right. Players are chaos. We all know this. Okay, corral, chaos. Key skill to learn. A useful sentence or a fluff sentence? Calvino clicking on something. Well, yeah. There are no cats in my mind palace here today. They're all outside or upstairs in the house just napping on couches and stuff. I shooed them out a little earlier because they were vying for a spot on my lap and distracting the heck out of me. So they are now in the wilderness enjoying it. Still have to make sure everybody's having fun. Story around the heartbeat if you're paying close attention to your players' reactions. Meat and potatoes of preparation. Kind of want to put a Calvino quote in here because, well, it's kind of fun. Today is not a cat lap day. Exactly. Players are not always chaos. I'm a game with David. I see your point. And the thing is, players aren't always chaos in a negative sense. They're not always chaos in a, I guess a neutral sense. They're just whatever's going on in people's heads and whatever's going on in people's minds, whatever is tickling their fancy at any given moment or annoying them can just make them go down a road that you did not expect. Had a bad day at work? This guy's being imperious, just like my boss. I'm going to teach him a thing or two. My character's going to pick his pocket in the middle of the street. Okay. Well, all right, we're going to do this then. I mean, it depends on so many factors. So many factors. You guys just gave me a very good thing to throw in here because I talk about this stuff out loud, but then I don't write it down. Like what we just talked about with the real world influences and stuff. And I'm like, why don't I just put that in here? Once again, marriage invisible as you can't predict. So his all right. Oh yeah, the cats are the boss. I'm just the guy who brings money and food and stuff to them. Okay, I don't give them money. If I gave money, they just eat it. And I lied. Now I'm having a snack. I brought over a bag of garlic dill cheese curds. So I'm having some because why not? Why shouldn't I? After all, why shouldn't I have some? Is that actually spaced out? That is spaced right. I'm gonna put something here about. Do. Oh. Okay, I gotta move that. I just realized I put that in the wrong spot there. Right here. I guess I'll put it right before this one. Convenience store, blah, blah, blah. Let's keep protect player area running. Okay, blah, 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 blah. All right, where am I going to put this? Right here? No. Let's check here really quick. I'm looking up the weirdest thing in the world here. I get such a strange search history, I'm sure. I'm looking for the most complicated potato dish recipe. Believe me, it fits into what I'm writing in here. Right in it, yes. No nonsense, no million layers, but okay, that's interesting. All right, this is million layer potatoes. Consomme. I don't know what these recipes are, but they're interesting. Aspic. Ugh. What is that? Okay, that's weird. Tricky sauces. No, that's not what I'm looking for. The most time-consuming soup. Okay. Living dangerously. Okay, this plan to create balanced meals. Okay. No. I saw the drunk 3PO thing on X and I'm like, no. All right, so this one, how long does this take? How long does this take to make? I don't care about your life story about how potatoes saved your life. I just want to know what's going on here. Oh, burst. Best. Where did I put it here? It's down here. Hey, EJ. Thank you for lurking. I am doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your writing is going well. I'll just keep saying well. Yeah, I'm just hopping over here today to have more guys writing in the writing side of Twitch. Got to get ourselves out there. Right. Oop, I got another message. Of course I got a work message. Yeah. One of my coworkers made a very valid point that I wasn't going to bring up. Well. Hello, everyone. The thing we're trying to accomplish in one of these meetings is something that we haven't done for a couple of years. The way we're trying to do it because we want to test something, and we haven't done that recently. And some of the people involved in scheduling it and setting it up and trying to get it going were not here when we did it the last time. So they have absolutely no idea. I was like, aha, I see the problem. Because they're trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm like, wait, stop slapping things out of people's hands. No, quit it. Put all the wooden spoons and the pans down. Stop making noise. Here's what we need to do. Twitch keeps reason on you. Well, it's possible Twitch is just being silly. Where did I put it here? Go back up. Okay, there we go. We'll put it there. That works. I like it. How's everybody's Wednesday going? I was disappointed last night that during my game, I went outside to try and see the northern lights, and it was so cloudy over my house, I couldn't see anything. But people literally a mile away from me were just like, look at these beautiful pictures of the brilliant red and green northern lights from the solar flares and everything. Like, meh, I say. To them, meh. All right, so cheese curds. Tracking down technical issues and hating it. That doesn't sound like fun at all. Exactly. Frickin' clouds. I mean, dang clouds. Okay. Clouds had it coming. I'm just saying. All right. Imagine the party players doing the thing. You know, the one that wander in a village, walk up to the cabbage seller to ask her questions, and they want to know her name. Details on a throwaway NPC. Little is not relevant to the plot. Faceless person holding the props on stage left. I don't know. I have another point I want to make in here. All right. So, do I want to put this? I'll put this later. World building? Wow, I got a lot of extra letters in that word. Oh my gosh. I may have overzealously added 3 or 4 letters to the word world building. If I were Croissant's coworker, they would send it back to me and tell me to fix it. Oh, boss had to go take a walk. He's mad. Oh boy. Well, I hope he gets a good walk in. Okay, I'm going to change the tone of the sentence. How do you swing that kind of spelling? Well, I may have accidentally moved my keyboard ever so slightly and sitting here like this in my position where I'm sitting. I'm kind of like my hands are angled like not like this. I'm over here on the keyboard, so I got to probably move it again. And I may have just went Kermit style, just clickety clacky on all the wrong keys. Oops. Okay, we'll say you because I'm specifying prep notes. You don't have to note that there is a cabbage seller, or that her brother died last spring fighting off the goblins that attacked the fishing docks, or that her father wants her to get married to the baker's son, but she's actually interested in Cedric, the young guardsman that hangs around the cabbage stand too much for her mother Gwendolyn's taste, or that Sigurd, you know him, the shady character who hangs out near the docks and meets strange traders on boats past curfew, is secretly in love with Lydia as well, but can't profess his love because he's afraid his past might catch up with him and put her in harm's way, ... Ah, yes. All right, we'll go there. We'll put that there. All right, we'll go right here. I'm putting a sub context, a sub thread of the whole comments between Calvino and me, the wizard. Where earlier in this part he's talking about something, and I brought up the potatoes thing, and then Calvino's like, "Why do you keep bringing this up?" And then I brought up a few more things, and then of course he gets distracted by it. So there we go. It's perfect. He gets distracted by food. Probably not a good walk. Oh, he's likely going to the other buildings where the better snacks and vending machines are. Ah, okay. He's just gonna find himself a packet of Little Debbie's and just hang out in the corner and just, I just need one more Little Debbie to get me through the meetings. Maybe. Huh. Okay. Where is my, okay, we got it on here. I got a tweet. My YouTube. Okay, that's all right. Those notifications all worked. Yay. Put it up. Worklet Bildung. It sounds like a German word at that point. Okay. Plan them up and direct the characters from chicken. Nope. Familiar when there is a ton. No? Okay. Huh. Okay, there we go. Where was I? Blah, 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 blah. All right, I'm gonna have to make some noise here because I have to grab, because now I need a snack, and I need my bag of beef jerky. I'm gonna make noise while it gets some of this out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the crinkly crackly bag. It's because I don't know, whatever plastic this is made of is loud. Hmm. By the way, totally unrelated to everything else, I'm looking at getting a new chair because while this one from work is good, I've been using it for, I don't know, a couple of years now. It's not made of really high quality materials in the seat area and slightly in the back. So the material is kind of fraying. And I patched part of it up with some upholstery, like vinyl upholstery tape, but it's ripping around the upholstery tape now. So it's getting a little bit ragged. I'll keep it as a secondary chair, and I might move it over there because the cats love sitting on it. They don't scratch it ever; they just sleep on it. But I'm looking at a new chair, and I'm looking at a couple different options. I'm looking at one of the ones like I've had at work before that are the mesh suspended in the frame. So, if anybody has any suggestions for a really good chair, because the one I did look at, I seriously considered buying this, but I don't know enough about the material of the chair to know if it's worth such an investment. It's a Herman Miller chair, and it looks fantastic. And it's, I've been reading up on them, and people really like them. They're really well designed. but you're paying so much money for the name. Because to be clear, the one chair I was looking at is like $500. It's a mesh chair with nice back and everything and a neck rest. I don't care about the neck rest. I never lean back that far. But the Herman Miller chair is $1,900. Like, well, okay. And I don't know how long one of these lasts. They have a used one for sale for $1,200. I mean, come on. Yeah, that doesn't really help. Okay. $1,200 for used. Yep. The positive part about that used chair is it could be here Saturday. But I really don't want to spend $1,200 on a chair. Dang it, I'm getting near the end of my hour already. Dang it! I got a bunch of stuff written, which is good. That makes me happy. It's a bit much. I mean, to be fair, the $1,800 brand new one has a 10-year warranty on it, which is pretty good for a chair with moving parts. Even my chair needs a cushion on it because after a while it seems just too firm and hurts your back. Is it a like an office chair type thing with wheels on it, or are you sitting in an old lady's rocker? Um,
What do I have this set to? I have this centered. It's centered. Okay. All right, there we go. Same chair Leylines has. Okay, fancy gaming chairs. Yep. A footrest? Oh, wow. That's impressive. Well, who knows? Maybe when you get the cat will like the footrest. My cat's I had a it's a little, it looks like a bathroom scale but a little thicker. It's a little foot massager thing. It's supposed to stimulate blood flow in your feet. And I got it from my friend when she was here recovering from her illness. And she used it a few times, but not very often. So it ended up in the basement. I thought, the cats like playing around with things that, like, they can shake around on or move around on. They enjoy it. I turned it on while the cats were over here. I was like, hey, here, you want to see this? And they were just immediately like, you're trying to kill us. And they won't go near it. To this day, they still won't go near the damn thing. Like, well, I thought it would be kind of entertaining for them, but nope. Oh, well. Uh-huh. All right. So, I'm going to be wrapping up here. I don't think I'm going to get any more writing done now that I'm thinking about work stuff. But I appreciate you guys coming by for my little short lunchtime writing stream. I'm not doing anything too crazy in this one. I got like a couple of pages edited and written. Exactly. I tried. I gave it a shot. I was hoping. So, let's see. Chrisette, we don't, this week is not a Q&A for Legend Seeker on Wednesday, right? I think we did it last week. So that means I'm free to probably stream tonight. Ooh. Well, Tomix, you'll have to let me know if you're up for Stationeers after I get done today. Work. They're destroying our city. Work. So I got my Warcraft voice, or not really, kind of a voice, but mostly a mode down there in my head. All right. So what I'm thinking is that after I get done with work, I'm gonna play. Maybe I'll play Vayne if everybody's busy, or we'll do some Astroneers. We'll see. Oh, there should be a QA. Oh, okay. All right. I guess we'll see if Erudai is going to do it. Okay. Well, I might be free. I mean, he might not even need me in the QA thing. I don't know. We'll see. But, all right. I guess I am going to float out of here on the wings of work. Okay. Literally, the tentacles of work are going to drag me into the depths and kill me. And then I'll survive and I'll come back out as an undead pirate or something. However that works. So I think I am going to get the heck out of here. I don't think we have enough people in here to really go flap around at anybody. It says I have, oh, it just changed how many viewers I had. Okay, that's interesting. Either everybody just left, or who knows? I don't know. Yeah, you work. Well, I will keep my ear to the ground and we'll see if there's going to be a QA thingy tonight. So, I'm going to get the heck out of here. It looks like nobody who on Twitch wanted to watch an old white dude write, except EJ and Tomix came by. So shout out to you two, my friends. And I will talk to you all a little bit later. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for the writing. Well, you know, I tried. It's all I can do. I got to try and get some good writing out there to people. And this is my attempt to do something quick on KDP to figure out if I can do it. And the sooner I can get this done and out there and see how it works, the sooner I can actually decide if I'm just going to put my novel out there and just do it that way. Because traditional publishing houses are a bunch of dunderheads. And yeah, I'm saying that out loud. They're a bunch of dunderheads who only want like monster sex books right now or something like that for some reason. I don't know. Guess it's what sells. They're preparing themselves really well for a future where nobody wants that stuff. Oh, wait, no, they're not. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go be grumpy over at this desk. I'll talk to y'all later. If you enter me in the lottery, I'll split some of the money with you. Thanks. Talk to y'all later. Bye.